Welcome to Spirits Night Silence. I'm Jasmine Ellis. Tonight my investigation brings me to Cranmore Tower. Cranmore Tower was built in 1862, which means it's not even 200 years old as yet. Cranmore Tower was built by Thomas Waite for John Peggott. It stands 148 feet tall and has 142 steps leading right away up to the top. In World War II, the tower itself was used for a lookout post, looking out for enemy bombers to let the Air Force know they are coming. In 1984, the tower fell by lightning, and it was actually sold to a man called Donald Beaton, who put the money up for the repairs of the tower that we see today. It wasn't until the early 1990s he built this extension here, and he used it for a cafe for people who's walking their dogs, who wants to have a relaxing time. Well, I'm here to have a coffee and a nice slice of cake. But people have stated seeing a well-to-do lady. This well-to-do lady, she's dressed in green. She walks upright. Her shoulders is back. Only for her to take, people stated, 10 steps before she actually disappears. Besides this, people have also seen an old gentleman with a walking stick sitting just down there smoking a pipe. People says 1 minute he's there, the next he has gone. So hopefully tonight we may be able to get a glimpse of the lady and also of the old man. Besides this, people have stated numerous of times a dark shadow going across the wall. People do not know what the dark shadow is, because there's nothing there to actually state that they could stand from that window. If they said above, on the platform up there, they could understand it. But people have stated the first window up there. So hopefully tonight we may get some answers. Here in the woods, just opposite the tower, people have been pretty scared at night. Who comes here to walk their dogs before they go to bed, of a group of wild boars. These wild boars, apparently in these woodlands, should not exist, because the last time a wild boar was roaming these woodlands was over 200 years ago. And really, matter of speaking, what I've read, the closest place to where we are is the New Forest, where it has plenty of wild boar. People have seen these animals on the footpaths and under these trees, but again, they've seen these 2 times in 2 different places. They say how big the teeth on the bottom jaw is sticking up. Because they are so scared, they sort of walk backwards, making sure not to spook these wild boar. But many people have stated, by not realizing at the time until they hear a loud grunt, by looking in the woodlands, there is a pure white wild boar. They say with the grunt it starts charging at them. Some say they stand still by sheer frightened of what they're seeing, but before the wild boar gets to them, it actually disappears. Also tonight we'll be in this woodland, which I would say would be our third stop of the night. People is seen and heard also being touched by things that they cannot actually explain of what is going on. So hopefully tonight here, this might be the time again we get touched, we hear voices, and also some strange things happening. Who knows? Well, the other place that people have stated seeing the wild boar, and along with the white wild boar, is here next to the water hole. The water hole isn't that deep, but it's very muddy, got a lot of debris in it, so if you did actually fall in, if you got caught up with the debris, you could actually drown. But hopefully tonight this may be the other place where we will see the wild boar. Well, I am thinking on the lines tonight not to just say spirits, ghosts, anything like that. I am actually going to say, is there anybody here willing to communicate? I feel maybe if I say there's anybody there, I might get a better reception than saying ghosts or spirits. So, happy hauntings everyone.